One of the most difficult things that people encounter when they're trying to buy a home is constantly dealing with the problems of credit scores and debt to income.
Mm-hmm.
So we have been working very hard to find lenders who are able to overcome those issues for people who want to buy homes. I have the honor of knowing Karla. Karla is with Supreme Lending. I did not know that Karla had this absolutely awesome program called Beyond. Karla, tell me a little bit more about how Beyond program can help people with low credit score or no credit score whatsoever.
Yeah, so like you said, it's an awesome program. So if you have no credit, um, you can still buy a home, still put 3.5% down, which is great. And all
3.5%, because typically it's like 20%. Like I myself
yeah,
had to borrow with 20% down when my credit score was low. So I'm really jealous, but go on.
yeah. So 3.5% down. And how this work is we basically just need two compensating factors. So
What is a
making sure,
compensating factor?
yeah. So for
20%.
example, yeah, an example is, do you pay rent? So we need 12 months of payment that you pay rent and maybe like a utility bill. So we just need to show some kind of record that you actually pay bills and you actually pay it on time. So that's all we need. And then 1 year of work history. And then we just have to see if you have the funds to buy the home.
Gotcha.
So
So, and when you say have the funds, so from what I understand, they need 3.5% down, correct?
mhm.
And then I'm assuming that there's some originating costs for the loan and some closing costs, correct?
Right. So just because the down payment is 3.5, that's not the final amount. So there are closing costs. So some of these closing costs, just very general. So it's one, the bank fees, which you kind of touched on it, which is origination charge. If you like to think about it, it's basically how much the charge for the interest rate. Second is with any kind of loan, well, with most loans, but with this kind of loan, there is an escrow account. So that means that the bank is going to pay taxes and insurance for you. So you don't have to worry about that. But they do have to create that account, and then title. So title, they're the lawyers of this transaction. They're going to make sure that the house is free and clear, that there's no liens and taxes are up to date. So all of that, it's kind of like 1%. So 1% plus 3.5. So just be ready with like 4.5. Elena is really good. So you can the market right now, you can get seller concessions, right?
Correct. Now, I
But
just wanted to ask you, so let's just say we
mhm.
do have a seller who's very motivated and he is willing to pay, let's just say 2% over the closing costs. So this
Okay.
way they might be like, are they okay? Would the program allow them to have less skin in the game, so to speak?
What do you mean?
So usually, let's just say that let's just say that the seller pays 2% for them.
Oh,
That
yeah.
means that they literally have a little bit less skin in the game when they enter the
Oh,
house.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the seller can pay up to 6%. So if
So basically, if the seller can pay up to 6%, then technically the seller can even pay them to move into the house, right?
exactly, yeah,
To pay for their move.
exactly,
If you find a
exactly.
motivated seller. Hey guys, okay, very important point. If you need a list of motivated sellers who already agree to pay up to 6% in concessions, contact me because I have an assistant. All she does is she calls real estate agents for a home that's been on the market for more than 30 days and say, would your seller be able to pay full closing costs for the buyer? And if they say
Yeah,
yes, we put them on a special list. So if you need that list, just let me know which city or which county, and we'll give you the list of motivated sellers who help you to move into your home. It's literally at 0%, almost at $0 out of your pocket.
yeah, that's amazing. Yeah.
So anything else? Tell me a little bit more about 1099. And let's just say that I am a realtor. So this is what I ran into
Mhm.
when I first tried to buy a house. They said, because you're a realtor, you're commission based. So because you're commission
Mhm.
based, you have to either wait 2.5 years to purchase
Yep.
a house, or you can use some kind of another loan called documents only loan or something like that.
Yeah.
20% down. So let's just assume that I just started my work I'll just assume I've started my work a year ago, right? And I have a company of my own. My net is usually lower than my gross. So if I'm making $100,000, but I'm taking $50 deduction, then my gross is only, and then my net is only $50. Which one do you look at, net or gross when calculating it?
So we look at two. So net amount, we look at your net,
Okay.
but we also look at the 3 months bank deposits.
Okay.
So pretty much whichever one is lower, we'll go with the more conservative number. But
Gotcha.
this is great because if let's just say you reported your taxes, but it was your first year that you didn't really make a lot of money, but
Yes.
now you're up, you're rolling, you're rocking it. The good thing is we don't base it on last year's taxes. We base it on what's going on right now. So that's
Gotcha.
great. Mhm.
It actually helps because very often when you first start your business, it takes a while to start
Of
to
course.
get to your maximum earning. And then you said that college graduate, tell me a little bit more about the student loans. Do they count the student loans into the DTI in this program?
Yeah. So just a little bit of back information. So one of the things we look in the loan is your revolving liability. So this can be car payments, credit cards, student loans. So we calculate how much you make per month. So let's just say 4,000, and then you have 1,000 of, between car loans and student loans. So really the income we can use is only 4,000, right? So the net amount. With this program, we don't take in account your student loans.
Okay.
Which is great because your income that we can use to qualify you now grows more, which
Goes
giving
high.
you, it gives you more purchase power. So it gives you a chance to buy a nicer home.
And I'm so sorry, guys. When I said DTI, I should have clarified DTI stands debt to income. And this is exactly what Karla just explained, that it is your income minus, and then they look at your revolving
Minus
liability,
that.
and that creates a ratio.
Correct.
Sorry for using a lingo. Okay, so now important, what kind of homes can they purchase with this program?
Yeah, so they can purchase single family, condos, townhomes, manufactured homes. The only thing with manufactured homes is it can only be 5 years to present.
Okay.
Anything older won't qualify.
Okay. And then maximum acreage 5 acres still applies?
Correct.
Okay, perfect, guys. So here's my recommendation: get that double wide on 5 acres. Move into that one. Buy another one, put next to it. Then buy another one, put next to it, and make your renters make your full. Like you will be living completely for free within 2 years.
Exactly.
If you put 3 more double wides on 5 acres, then the income from those double wides is going to pay your mortgage, and you might still actually have to collect additional, passive income from that.
Yeah.
I'm actually tempted to do it myself right now.
Yeah.
Program. You know what? Now that I know about this program, I'm rethinking my life situation. Because up to now, I've been constantly thinking, I need to save up for a down payment. I need to save up for a down payment. Okay, so tell us how they can contact you.
Yeah, so you can call me, text me. My phone number is 972-573-4201. You can also email me. My social, if you want to get connected in social media, my tag is Loan Expert DFW. And I'm pretty much Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So
You're on TikTok.
I am on TikTok.
And you were able to snag Loan Expert DFW as a user?
Yeah.
Nobody claimed it? Oh my God, good for you. Good for you.
Thank you.
Good question. So let's just say that I already own a property and I already own an income producing property. Would I even qualify for a loan like that, or do I need to be first time?
No, you don't have to be a first time, but it does have to be your primary residence. So
Okay, so I
it
have
can't
to
be
use it as
investment.
my primary residence, correct? So as long as
Correct.
I'm willing to switch my primary residence to this unit, then I can still qualify. Okay,
That
so
is correct.
you'll be hearing from me shortly, Karla.
Okay, sounds good. I'm looking forward.
All right, guys, you probably have some questions. There is a ton of details. Obviously, we cannot put everything into a short video, but the best person to answer those questions would not be me. So don't call me and tell me how this program works. Do not do that. call Karla
Uh,
on this phone number because I will have to redirect
yes.
it right to Karla. So go ahead and jot that down. Also, I'm going to copy this information, put it in the description below so you don't accidentally call wrong Karla. So thank you so much, Karla. Always a pleasure talking to you. Let's see if we can bring more home ownership solutions to more people. And guys, Karla
Agreed.
is a resource like you wouldn't believe it. Call her, even if you don't think you qualify, even if you don't think that you don't have enough money, even if you don't think that you are going to be able to put together the documentation that you need, she will guide you through and make it happen.
Yep. Thank you so much, Elena. Always a pleasure. And yeah, I'm excited to help anyone.
Sounds good. Alrighty, guys, I'll see you at the next video. Call Karla. Alrighty,
Awesome.
I'm going to